So much for letting me stay on the balloon. I'm very glad that you all made such a smart and intellectual choice. Sadly, I can't say that about all your choices. While Santa Claus told you how sour I was, that is for good reason, because it's in fact all his fault. It is him that takes all the joy out of my Christmas by enslaving me, forcing me to do all his work while he takes all the credit. Let's be honest. He's the face of Christmas. He sits on the laps, he drinks his Coca-Cola. I'm the one doing all the hard work with little recognition. It's just simply not fair for you to still be on. And of course, I don't know why Scrooge is on at all, considering how much of a nasty man he simply is, saying that he can show us the contrast between a Christmas and not Christmas. What you're saying there is that you can just not show us Christmas, which is simply what none of us want, I'll be honest. Even though I'm not put through the best conditions myself, I can still appreciate that this is in fact the best time of the year, but sadly some just can't see it. And as for the Christmas box, that's a fair point, but wrapping paper, gift boxes, I'd say there's plenty of alternatives which are maybe a little less paper, a bit more environmentally friendly. It takes up quite a lot of space. Is it really what we need? Probably not. I think, I'd just stick to wrapping paper if I'm honest. So choose wisely is all I'm going to say.
Okay, now Scrooge. Come and tell us why you should be there on the balloon.
Well, thank you for letting me stay on. Actually, no, I don't thank you. Well, all of you have stayed on. You seem very pro-Christmas. And you've all said that for example, the elf said, I will just not show you Christmas. Well, if you let me stay on, why don't you show me Christmas? After all, it is the season of giving, and you can perhaps share your happiness and show me the joys of Christmas. And Santa Claus, I remember when I was young, the very reason I hated Christmas was because you did not show me the way to happiness. And the box, well, it's a box. You're not gonna... It's a box. I could get that from Poundland, Just get another one. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Scrooge. And finally, the Christmas box. Can you tell us why you should be on the balloon still?
Here we go again.
Costume change. I've all over like the inbox.
Oh, you've got the rose at the front.
Now the little elf. There's plenty more elves out there. So don't you think it's time the elf went on his journey? And if he fluttered down, he'd be home in time for his wife and his Christmas children, and he could enjoy himself, because I'm sure he could fly up onto those branches and land and be happy ever after. Talking about being happy, I don't think Mr. Scrooge would be happy. I think we should get rid of him. He'd spoil all our Christmases, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? He's not a happy soul. What do you think? Would you agree? He's miserable, don't you think, with that face? I should kick him out right now. Now that Santa Claus, I didn't like the talk about that leg. No, I didn't. That Santa Claus and that silly hat bobbling around. Get one with a smaller bobble, don't you think? It's far superior than that Santa's hat. So boot him off with that red hat. And keep this red hat. And ladies and gentlemen, with a box, when you finish with all your trimmings, put them back in the box and then you'll know where they are. And keep the box.
Thank you very much. All right.
It's hard. I'm going to do
votes do you
Thank you
get?
to all 4 of our
nothing.
five,
no, it's just
second
2
round.
Oh, oh, good.
2 votes.
Oh, good.
2 votes, and that's what I was just talking about. Right, so this time we've got 2 votes this time, and we're voting for one person, chucking one person off blue, so we're left with 3. Okay, so we'll start with Santa. So Santa, close your eyes. Everybody wants Santa to stay on the balloon and vote now.
I want a present.
Okay. Right, now the elf. Okay. Now Scrooge. Okay, and the Christmas box. Okay. Hope we only had 2 votes there. So right.
I had 3 votes.
Do some of you have 3 votes? I think we need to do the vote again then.
All right.
Well, it could make a difference because there's a tie.
Yeah, well.
So we'll have to have the vote again. So right. So Santa. Okay. The elf. Okay. Scrooge. And the Christmas box. Right, that's made a difference. Okay, I'm really sorry, Scrooge, but you're being thrown off the balloon.
That hurts, guys.
I was for you.
Right, now we're going to have a break now for some nibbles and a raffle. And who's going to, somebody going to volunteer to do the raffle? Volunteers, Bill. Okay, thank you. And we've got really good time, so I reckon we can have, or at least till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll go put that. Excuse me. I didn't have any.